Hello everybody and welcome back to another Roblox Prehistoria video. This is Blocks and Builds, and in today's video I'm going to be tiering every single dinosaur in Prehistoria currently. So if you enjoyed this video, then do go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so for our first dinosaur, we're going to start with the Parasaurolophus over here. And for the Parasaurolophus, it has very good damage in the hundreds on almost every single part of a dinosaur's body, and its turn radius is also very good, especially when crouching, which makes it very good for a defensive playstyle. However, it's quite slow on the offensive terms, which means that you can't really fight very well if your enemy is high speed and knows how to tail ride you. So in that case, I'm going to put it in a solid A for the case of its high damage and small turn radius, but it just falls short of S because of its low speed. Now, for our next dinosaur, we have the Megalosaurus. So the Megalosaurus has very high speed. For the Megalosaurus, it also has quite good bleed and an okay turn radius. Its turn radius is not the best, however, it's one of the better ones among all of the dinosaurs in this roster. So this thing definitely gets a good S for its high damage, high bleed, good turn radius, and high speed. So if you're looking to fight a lot of people, I recommend you definitely use this. Our next dinosaur would be the Styracosaurus. Now the Styracosaurus has a very interesting mechanic in game known as crouch turning, where your dinosaur can turn on the spot if it's crouched. So that means it has a super good turn radius, and not to mention its damage is one of the highest in game, complemented by its insane bleed that can kill anything if it goes beyond a certain point. So this thing is again another S tier. However, like the Parasaurolophus, it just falls short of S because of its slow speed. The next dinosaur on our list here is the Allosaurus. Now, the Allosaurus is kind of a bummer because it's supposedly the apex of the game at the moment. However, although it has good damage and good bleed, its large turn radius and its slow speed is not good enough to make the cut. So this thing, it's gonna go in the B tier, which is kind of sad to know that this is the largest dinosaur in the game, but it doesn't even make the A tier. Now for our next dinosaur, it's the Camptosaurus. Now, you may think that a Camptosaurus is a solid don't play since its damage is so low and its health is basically cheese. However, the Camptosaurus makes up for this with its speed. It has insane speed that allows it to take down enemies like the Allosaurus. And because of that, I'm going to put it in the B tier together with the Allosaurus. However, I'm going to put it a bit in front of the Allosaurus because of its superior speed, which allows it to kill an Allosaurus on its own if you're skilled enough. Now for our next dinosaur, we also have another bummer known as the Utahraptor. The Utahraptor has the same speed advantage as the Camptosaurus, however, its speed advantage is not as big, and most of the time the only big game changer it has is its jump height and its bleed. So this thing would definitely go in the B tier, but I'm gonna put it just before the Camptosaurus, and because its damage is not that good, it won't make the A tier. Now we're down to our last two dinosaurs. We have the Kentrosaurus over here and the Machiroceratops. So for the Kentrosaurus, I'm going to put it in a C tier. Now I used to think that Kentrosaurus is good because of its insane bleed. However, I think its bleed got nerfed, and because of its weird attack position, which is the tail, it can't really fight that well except run. So if you're trying to play passive, if you're trying to play defensive, this dinosaur is the one for you. However, because of its bad health and its strange attacking, the only real benefit it has is the bleed. So it's going in the C tier. Now lastly, but not least, we have the Machiroceratops. Now, for Machiroceratops, I'm kind of conflicted because it has okay bleed, it has okay speed, and it has the crouch turning of the Styracosaurus. However, its health is quite bad. In fact, I think the Machiroceratops can die quite easily to almost every dinosaur in this roster. So I think this one, I'll give it a B, just right above the Camptosaurus. Now, I will put it below the Camptosaurus, but its crouch turning mechanic gives it a slight upper hand against the Camptosaurus. So this would be my tier list for every single Prehistoria dinosaur in the game thus far. Of course, we have the Baryonyx coming soon, and I'll be sure to cover that. But for now, this will be my Prehistoria tier list. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more future Prehistoria videos, do go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And this is Blocks and Builds with another Prehistoria video, signing out.